Well, hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to the cottage. We're going to do your reading today. We're going to start out and get some general info for you from the Kipper, and then we're going to move to the Tarot for romance, okay? And there we will see what your current situation is and predict based on that. And then we will see if you got new things coming in, and we're going to pull some oracles for you, Gemini, as well. So, okay, what's going on in Gemini's world? What's going on in Gemini's world? You already had a couple to file out, but before I speak to those, I want to see what else comes out, right? Let's see what else comes out for the Geminis. We're looking for 4 more. Let's see if anything flies out. If not, we'll pull some, right? Okay, Gemini. Let's see what we have. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, I certainly hope you will consider doing so. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got. 3 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Gemini, what are you up in your head about? What are you up in your head about? You're expecting something. Got thoughts here. And you know, Gemini, it's like you're trying to manifest something. I mean, I'm just going to say that, okay? Like you're expecting something and you're manifesting and you're up in your head about it, which oftentimes, and many of you know that I have, you know, I'm a Gemini Sun and Rising, double Gemini. It's very easy for us, especially, to get up in our head about things. We're very much ones to argue internally about whether to take path A or path B. But I think you are working to manifest something. And Gemini, some of you, this has to do with your house situation, maybe a new house or change of address, or maybe you're renovating your house or something of that nature. But, you know, I think that you're working really, really hard in whatever you do for money, in order, because you got occupation here, in order to manifest a new place to live, okay? And you're definitely expecting that thing here. I mean, I've got that very, very strongly, okay? You may be working with somebody who is a mentor, who is giving you a leg up with what you do for a living, okay? And a person that is at least more experienced than you, or somebody who is literally older than you, but somebody who you have a lot of respect for, who you feel like you can learn from, and that can maybe help you regarding your job, what you do for a living, and get you to the pathway to manifesting this house a lot quicker, okay? And and I think you're expecting these things to turn around. So it sounds like you're kind of in a good mindset about what you're doing as far as working law of attraction to manifest this particular situation. And I know this is, you know, we're reading generally. Not every Gemini is having this experience. I take what resonates, as always, right? Okay, Gemini. Excuse me. All right, so with that being said, let's go to the tarot and pull something about romance for the Geminis. Romance for the Geminis. Let's see what we can figure out for you, Gemini. Let's see what we can figure out. What's going on in your romantic little world, right? What is going on in the world of the Geminis as it relates to romance? Anything happening? You dealing with anybody? Got anybody on your mind? Well, let's see what we can pick up energetically for you. Let's see what we can figure out, Gemini. Let's see what we can figure out. All right, let's take a look, Gemini. Let's take a look. One more shuffle. Okay, that's what it's telling me, so that's what we're going to do. One more shuffle, Gemini. Take a look. Let's see what's up with you, Gemini. What's up with the Gemini? Look at that Ace of Wands. Could be something coming in. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Ooh. All right. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the thing. All right, Gemini, we're dealing with soulmate energy here. We're dealing with soulmate energy. And let's talk about this a little further, Gemini. But here we go. This is somebody that is a soulmate, no doubt. We have many. And this was a pretty strong connection, you know, for you with the Two of Cups here, or is, whichever. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, okay? But right after that Knight of Cups came out, which is, a love offer, the thought that this was the one, basically, you have the Three of Swords, which is certainly the card of heartbreak, possible third party cheating or bailing on you for somebody else. And really probably took you for a loop, okay? The Nine of Swords is directly behind that in the reverse. Card of healing from something, okay? Feeling more optimistic. But then again, still up in your head about things to a large degree with the Eight of Swords here. Pretty exhausted from this situation. And really, I think there's a lot of emotion here, probably on both parts, okay? But I think in your mind, this is just something you cannot see past. Whatever this thing was that happened that broke your heart, whether it was third party or whatever the case may be, I think it's just something that in your mind is not something that can be overcome enough to salvage this dynamic. And I'm seeing that the Knight of Wands is here. There's a lot of anger and bitterness, and it could be on your part or theirs or both. Okay, that's certainly understandable that you would experience those feelings as a part of the healing process of this thing. Okay, so certainly understandable. You don't want to stay in that energy, as we talk about a lot in my shadow work stuff on that playlist, where I talk about healing and shadow work and that sort of thing. But right now, you've got the Hanging Man and the High Priestess. Gemini, I think for once, you're sitting back and observing and not saying a whole lot. I think you're waiting to see what is going to happen next. I think you're literally in High Priestess mode. I think this is your energy, okay? I don't necessarily think that your person is keeping secrets, and I don't think it's you being secretive. What I think is I think you're just sitting back and you're waiting and you're observing and you're kind of gathering information and, kind of taking you're trying to see things from all angles, okay? In that analytical Gemini mind of yours, you're trying to take in and see things from a lot of different angles. You're trying to gather information, and I think you're trying to figure out, but right now, you're not feeling too hopeful about this thing. We're going to see where this may go, but this is what I have right now. And we've pulled, of course, a lot of air energy. You being an air sign, we have also pulled water, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You've pulled fire, which is, of course, Leo, Sag, and Aries, and then heavy Pisces, heavy Cancer as well. So let's see where this thing is going to go, Gemini. Is this salvageable? Is this thing going to steady out? Is there going to be some apologies, forgiveness? What's going to happen with this dynamic? What's going to happen with this dynamic with the Geminis? What's going to happen? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I think you're really spending a lot of time in solitude with that High Priestess and really trying to do some self-reflection to figure out, okay, what is it that I really want? What is it that I really want? So that's what I see pretty heavily as well, Gemini. I think you're trying to give this a lot of thought. You're very up in your head about this thing. Very up in your head. Very up in your head. Let's take a look. Which is understandable, but at the same time, worrying is not going to really help at all, okay? So what you've pulled out here is the Justice in the reverse, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, the King of Cups, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what else comes out for you, Gemini. High Priestess again, Moon reversed, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're not giving to this anymore. You're not going to work on this anymore. You know what I see, Gemini? If I could just call this. Justice is in the reverse, and the Ten of Wands is in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. All of that tells me that you are not really going to do or say a lot to make this thing, to sway this thing one way or the other. I think you're taking your hands off the wheel. Ten of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in the upright. You've seen the truth. The Moon is in reverse. You know you love this person. Fair enough. You're not in denial of that with the King of Cups here. But I think what you're doing is you're literally taking your hands off the wheel and leaving this to fate, luck, and destiny with the Wheel of Fortune and kind of taking a case of rah, sarah, and like, I'm not going to give to this. I'm not going to work on this. I'm going to stay to myself and work on myself. You know, I'm not going to deny my feelings for this person, but at the same time, I'm not going to go out here and, you know, just totally, you know, give to something where it's one-sided. And right now, I think you're realizing that I'm going to go after something new. So I kind of see you cutting ties with this thing to the extent of saying, you know what, I'm just going to go quiet. I'm going to keep to myself. I'm not going to give to this anymore. If this person comes back around, oh, well, you know, maybe we'll see if they have some sort of a, you know, light bulb moment. But if not, I'm going after something new, and I'm really okay either way. That's what I get about this whole dynamic. So kudos to you, Gemini. Never an easy thing to go through, but I think you're handling it, if this is your story, in a very mature way. You pulled air, water, earth, and fire. And you have pulled in the majors, you've pulled heavy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra in the majors. Okay, yeah. So there you go. There you go. So let's see what new things might be coming for those with Gemini placements here in the next couple weeks. Is anything going to be crossing the path of the Geminis right now that's viable? Well, let's take a look, Gemini. What's new that's coming your way? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anything new coming in the next week, 10 days, 2 weeks towards the Gemini folks? Well, let's find out. Anything coming in that's new and viable? Let's get some insight into that. Let's get 6 cards that tell me a little bit about what, if anything, might be crossing your path here in the next week, 10 days, 2 weeks kind of thing, right? Let's take a look, Gemini. Let's take a look. You got the Emperor, Ace of Swords in reverse, though, the Four of Swords. Okay, Judgment in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Tower. You've had that Tower moment. Gemini, you know what I think you're doing right now? I think you're working on your money. Working on your money. Making your ships come in. Three of Wands in reverse, the Emperor. I think you're looking at bossing up. But as far as entertaining something from the love department, the Judgment card is in reverse. I think in your mind, it's time to take a break and not give to anything right now with the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands in reverse, okay? I think you've been burned by that third-party situation and dishonesty perhaps here. And it was a rude awakening for you with the Tower card here, but I think you're okay. So right now, I think my Geminis, for the most part, yeah, you're not going to give to anything. I think you're going to work on yourself and stay to yourself. I see that very, very clearly. Yeah, you aren't giving to a damn thing, Gemini. Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in the upright is about self-love. And I think that's what your focus is going to be. You're releasing ties with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and not working on it anymore with Four of Swords in the upright, taking a big break from love in general, working on your money. So that's what I see. All right, we're going to look at the various zodiac signs that you might be dealing with. Here you've pulled water, earth, air, and fire, and Scorpio and Aries. Could be any sign, though. Let's do the zodiac rundown for the Geminis. Real quick, Gemini, let's do the zodiac rundown for you. Zodiac rundown for the Geminis. Let's find out what we can find out about the zodiac signs that you might be dealing with. Gemini, zodiac signs, please. Zodiac rundown for the Geminis, please. And we're going to pull some oracles for you as well. See what we can find out there, okay? I think Gemini is kind of just like, you know what? I'm going to nurse my wounds and love on myself for a little bit. I'm okay. I'm okay. That's what I see. That's what I see for the majority of you. Certainly, this is a general reading. If you have specific questions for my tarot deck where we can get to a lot more specifics, then you can book a reading with me one and only one way, and that is going to be found in the description box below my most recent video. Everything you need to know to book a reading with me will always be there. Look at that Magician card. You're becoming a master of manifestation. I told you you're focusing on yourself and stepping into your own power. I was not kidding you, Gemini. There's your confirmation once again. And then you can manifest whatever you want. Love, money, career, whatever. Look at this Two of Cups. There's your Aries, by the way, right? Aries. The Aries wants to confess their love. They feel strongly connected to you, Moon reversed. Taurus. The Taurus does not want to give to this anymore. They kind of want to sit still and work on themselves. If you are dealing with another Gemini, the Gemini feels like there is a lot of competition, but there's a lot of potential too. But there's a lot of conflict, but a lot of potential. They really wish that you guys could rise above the drama. If you are dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer has released this and is putting this behind them. If you are dealing with a Leo, the Leo is leaving something else heading towards you. Speedy action or communication after a delay. Okay, they're they want some peace from where they are. Weird, huh? Or either they're moving away from you after a delay. Now, that could be the case, too. All right, so take what resonates there. If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo feels like the truth has come out and the best thing to do is to take a break. If you are dealing with a Libra, the Libra is thoughting and bopping around as far as anything serious. They feel like it's just a waste of time. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio has a lot of self-doubt and self-esteem issues and really is up in their head about what to do because of that. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, you will probably get an apology and a love offer. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn is really just kind of indecisive. They don't know what to do. They're kind of leaving this up to fate, luck, and destiny. They're just kind of taking hands off. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, there is unfinished business and this person wants committal. If you are dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is literally in limbo and no forward movement and feels like there is too much distance here. Okay, let's pull some romance oracles for you, Gemini. Romance oracles for the Geminis. Let's see what we got here, Gemini. What can we tell you from the romance oracle deck? What's important? Calling in your soulmate, okay? You're going to be able to manifest it. Trust and believe. You're heard, okay? And then deception. Be very careful. We talked about that, right? And then let your friends help you. Reach out to your support. You got more support around you than you realize. And you may meet somebody through your friends too, Gemini. That's another thing. Let's pull a spiritual card for you real quick, Gemini. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You know how you can tell if someone is taking advantage of you, Gemini? Well, you feel like shit after giving to them. That is not healthy for anyone. Put those matches down and back away. They can get warm on their own. Now, go do something kind for you, right? That's better service to the world anyway. All right, let's pull a Rebel deck card for you, Gemini. Let's pull a Rebel deck card for the Geminis. What do we got here? Detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that a-hole, and throw some shit out, right? Declutter, detox. All right, detoxify your surroundings, right, Gemini? Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you guys all the best. Thank you.